So 150 pesos later, we are at Puka Beach. And if you don't know, this was important for me, that this restaurant right here, Puka Grande, they have restrooms, CR, which is pretty important because the rest of the beach does not. And you don't want to just like hop off into the woods and pee. That's lame. It says actually that for public restroom, public CR, and for shower, it's 20 pesos. But I used the restroom, and upon exiting, I said, "Do you want me to pay you?" He said, "No." So that's totally cool. Now, I've been here once before, twice before, last year, and so it's pretty cool to be here again. Mainly because I'm with Gracie. So that's a big deal.
Oh, thank you.
So now, what we're going to do is we're going to grab some chairs, which, as I recall from the last time we were here, was actually further down. Or last time I was here. Of course, I just kept walking until people kept selling me stuff. So I don't know. She's in charge. And the cool thing actually about this beach is the noise level is low, but the water is equally as gorgeous. Now, the water, the shoreline, if you will, it goes down much quicker here, but it's not like it's 50 meters deep, but it does go down pretty quick. Whereas on White Beach, it's got like it's got like a very slow slope. I mean, you could literally walk out probably a mile at low tide, sorry, and just go on forever. So we're gonna grab a seat.
Want your hat?
And then no, not right now. I don't think I need my hat. And then we'll just kind of chill. I don't recall, for some reason, I think the last time I was here, well, first of all, there were a lot less people, but there were also a lot less chairs. Are there more chairs this year?
More chairs, I guess.
Huh?
Yeah, I guess.
There's more chairs. So more people like setting up little shops, tons of stuff to buy.
Before it's empty here, really.
Oh, before it was there. Okay,
2 years
so
ago, there's nothing here. There's no one here.
Really?
There's no even shop here. No.
Interesting. So 2 years ago, she was saying that there was nothing here, where we're walking right now. And where we're walking right now, I can report to you that there's a minimum of 1 row of chairs that are literally right next to each other.
There's nothing. The shop is only just
And
there.
before there's nothing. All there was the shops in the beginning where you could like buy coconuts and where you could buy necklaces and that sort of thing. And now they're absolutely capitalizing on every piece of real estate. Additionally, the last time I was here, I recall what I did was I walked down and then basically somewhere near, like right here, not so much close to the sort of the edge there, the woods, there was basically lounge chairs, and I think I had my own umbrella, which could have been the reason that I overpaid or whatever. But again, like I said in previous videos, the whole like overpaying discussion, I mean, it really doesn't happen here. Hey, and I also want to say a shout out to this couple and their 2 children that Gracie and I met at Real Coffee. And that dovetails sort of into the discussion about, overpaying. I mean, you really don't overpay from a Western perspective here. And so, I would invite you who come here from the Western world to not worry so much about getting a great deal, because at the end of the day, like, everything is a great deal. I mean, be realistic, right? I mean, considering you spent thousands to get here on the plane-ish, it's not, it's not the end of the world if you pay. I mean, I'll give you a great example. So where Gracie works, very elegant, high-end spa, 2-hour massage, $50 US. And a lot of people will be like, oh my God, that's 2,500 pesos plus tip. But if I can get a $50 2-hour massage in the United States, then by definition, I'm not in the United States. Or it's a shitty massage, quite frankly. And Gracie and all the people there are well trained. I would submit that Gracie's the best massage therapist there. but I'm a little biased. So anyway, so this is Puka Beach. We'll do some more video and that sort of thing. I believe this was like kind of the area that I sat in last time.
Yeah, they have like.
That's fine.
Yes, I'm looking for a place that we can stay while there is closest to that restaurant.
Yeah.
So maybe we can stop right.
Okay. Well, we can. Do you want to keep walking?
It's okay, but I want this thing.
Yeah, exactly. Does it sort of like end, and then does it go less and less and less and less people as we go along?
Maybe,
Maybe not. It's funny because this is sort of an example of how I like to, as well as, you know, Gracie and I, as a couple, like to vacation, which is we like to go to tourist areas, which of course are tourist areas because they're popular with many people. Yet when we get to those areas, we like to go where there's not many people. Yet if there weren't many people, then of course it wouldn't be a tourist area, there wouldn't be infrastructure, there'd be no need for cellular service, or 24-hour electricity, or running water, or a heater in the shower. Yet when we get to these places, we like to go where there's less people. So I don't know if you guys are like that, but I could definitely relate to that. It's funny as I think about that. The other interesting thing, so this sand, actually turns out, this is actually almost identical to the sand that's near my house in Coronado. And, well, it's a little whiter, actually, but it's kind of grainier at the surface. And then as you sort of move it around, it becomes a little larger, but also sort of, it's still got that powdery white Boracay-ness to it. And if you can see this, I'm always curious whether the camera picks this up as much as it does underneath my polarized glasses. But the water is, you know, it's the postcard. You could literally take pictures at 720p on your phone and then print them on cardboard and you would be a postcard person. It's literally that freaking spectacular and gorgeous. Yes, here looks good. I like here. I judge it as acceptable. So we'll be hanging out here for a while and we'll get back to you. And I hope you're living the dream. If you're not living the dream, you're not at Puka Beach. Ciao.